y'all doing, and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get something for you and them little ugly babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you like to see what we call the event video, please go around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link's down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting a whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all. How y'all doing? Come on in, sit on down. What's happening? Welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining me. This is the Willie Williams Show. This is the midday news show. Got a few things to talk about. The 229 Albany, Georgia's in the building. Say I done hit that like on the way in. Say, hey, Willie. That 801 Salt Lake City, Utah. Back in this month of 30 minutes, 5 and watch 12, 3, 16, your 9. So the shot town is in the chat. Willie say back for that 5. Much love. Willie, get the bag, bro. I'm trying. The 334 the Gun Monkey Town is up in here. So we're good, Willie. I'm just chilling. Waco, Texas is up in here. Detroit, the 313 is here for that 5. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all, let's get the thumbs up. Let's make it happen. We're trying to get over 500. We need to be over 500. Say Dallas, Texas. Say want and need that 5 word because it's cold and rainy here. Shout out to everybody who was in the cold states and stuff like that. I think that it was trying to drop. It was trying to get like the 70 degrees or something. I went to pulling out coats and comforters and bed in the bags and all type of stuff because y'all know down here in Florida, when it get like 69, we got to close schools and all that stuff like that right now because we is not, we don't do the cold like y'all be doing the cold. The 414 is in the building. Say Sugarland, Texas is up in here. Say hashtag, say no daddies. Say the D is in the building. Say what up, though, Willie? What's happening? Say good afternoon, Willie, in the chat. You say like to give a shout out to Abdul Wright. It said time to play with Willie. I appreciate y'all for being around here. Say what to do, Pastor. Say chat room. Say Oak Cliff, California is checking in for Savage. Man. I like to see y'all coming on in like this right here. The 562 is in the building. Say the 727 is in the congregation. Say Memphis in this thing, player. What's happening? Say I'd like to give a shout out to Sonia and Mr. Gino and Sutherland Charm. What up, folk? What it do? Today is Monday. We coming off the weekends. It's Monday. Mondays typically be slow. We don't really like Mondays, but we got to deal with it. He said, Willie the 513 say love your content. I sure enough appreciate that right there, man. I appreciate y'all. It is 11/14/2022 for the replay in the future. So y'all can know that the player was around here doing exactly what a player need to do. Remember, subscribe. Tell somebody about the player. If you're new around here, tell somebody about me. I gotta continue to tell y'all that so we can get it on out here. We can get us we're trying to go platinum. Damn it. I think we went gold like some years ago or something like that, but now we trying to go platinum. Say STD Friday was amazing. I appreciate that right there. The 727 Clearwater, Florida is here for service. Pastor, that's what's up. He said, Willie, I came for my checkup from a fantastic STD Friday and all is well. That's what's up. Prepare yourself for this upcoming week because we still got to live out here week after week, and really what we trying to do is just make it. We trying to really live unless you ain't really trying to live. I hear in the street say, did y'all see Dave Chappelle on SNL? Yep, sure enough. I'm going to leave that there alone because I be wanting to say some things, but I don't want my damn channel gone. Maybe they got me too. The way folk, who is those sports people, Shaq Shannon Sharp and it was a few other folk out here. Brun. That's your boy. You know what I'm saying, y'all? Hey, to each his own. Hey, shoes still selling. Say, young Willie the 523 is hitting that like button so you can bring that fire. Appreciate that right there. The Bronx, New York is in this bitch. Say, pop, pass a little leg, get these 30 minutes of fire. Man, y'all come on in, sit right on down. Let's go on and jump into some news, because this is how we do it around here. For those of you who may not know, this is how we do it. Hold on. Let me go down and grab this here, put this here up here so we can have a good day. Shout out to everybody who's on the job. Shout out to a belated big word. I ain't scream. A belated Valentine's Day. I don't even know if belated go with like a holiday or something like that right there. But shout out to everybody with, damn it, did I say Valentine's? Veterans Day. Veterans Day, we typically don't even support it or celebrate, but we be acting like we do. For a lot of people, it's a day off, so we do support like the day off, but we're really not supporting the fallen troops out here in the street. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to lie to me. You know what I'm saying? Say what that blood pressure do, say hit that like button, family. Look here. 124 over 82. That was back at 10:30 because I had went outside and went around the cut and I came. Yep. Yeah, like I said, Valentine's Day. My bad. Don't judge me till you walk a mile in my shoe. My mama black. Only God can judge me. He know my heart is still working on me. Look here, y'all. Let's go on and get into some news right now, because we got something.
Following some breaking news right now this afternoon, police say 3 kids have been found safe after they were kidnapped by a family member yesterday morning. The ages of the children range from 9 months to 7 years old. Police notified the public today that Jamila Irvin took the kids from an apartment in Fort Mill. She had no permission to take the kids anywhere, according to other family members. Right now, Irvin is in custody, and the children are being checked out by EMS to be on the safe side.
That's what's up. Keep checking them churn out. But look. Say, Willie,
family member, yes.
Willie, is you grilling for Thanksgiving? I don't celebrate holidays, but I be trying to find all type of reasons to cook and barbecue, which I cook about 5 times a week anyway, because that's what a player do. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. I'm gonna be cooking. Hell, I might be working too. There is no hell, I'm always working. I at least work 6.5 days a week out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Look at the baby. How did the little baby get the arm broke? We ain't gonna say nothing about the broken arm. Yeah. I'm so glad you pointed that right there. The broken arm. That's a toddler. What happened? Did the toddler fall? What did the toddler do? You know what I'm saying? Hell, maybe this baby was trying to save the churn. Maybe the baby was trying to save the churn, but she borrowed the churn for a little bit and felt like, oh my God, our churn being kidnapped, as if somebody take three of your kids, all your kids, are you really mad? I know. Yeah, we supposed to be mad, but is everybody gonna be mad if somebody take their churn? I don't know. Maybe not. But that baby probably had a plan. She just didn't think it through. So they got the churn back, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's what they had to say.
Following some breaking news right now this afternoon. Police say 3 kids have been found safe after
Yeah. The churn's safe.
They were kidnapped by a family member yesterday morning.
And think about it. The daddies ain't even take the baby. It was kinfolk. That's what's up. Keep doing what you're doing. We do good parenting because we watch our kids, but we really don't watch our kids, and that's really what makes us great parents out here in the street. Look here. Excuse me. I just be burping. What the hell be going on out here? Yep. Move right along. Is Thanksgiving next week? Can somebody tell me it's Thanksgiving next week? Because today is the 14th. And what day is Thanksgiving on? Can somebody tell me what day Thanksgiving on? because I don't even be paying attention. Like, I really don't. Sometimes I do, but I really don't. Accused. Okay, bam, bam, bam. I got this one right here ready for y'all. Let's talk siblings. You know, the ones that we grow up with. Well, you don't technically have to grow up with. Thanksgiving is next Thursday. That's 7 days, 7 times. 7 plus 14 is 21. So next Monday is the 21st. Monday is the 21st. Say it's the third Thursday. Yeah. Say Thursday. All right, cool. So to the 21st, and we got Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So the 22, the 23, the 24. So it's on the 24th or the 21st. Look here. Let's talk siblings real quick. We got a woman who was accused in a double murder. Boom.
Fresno police blame sibling rivalry and jealousy for the shocking murders of an 18-year-old mother and her 3-week-old daughter in September.
18 and 3-week-old. That baby got pregnant at 17.
And thanks for joining us tonight for Action News. I'm Warren.
That's regular stuff. Go ahead.
Armstrong.
And I'm Margot Kim. Nearly 7 weeks after the deadly shooting, investigators arrested the victim's older sister and that sister's boyfriend. Action News reporter Corin Hoggard shows us how police finally broke this case wide open.
Yaneli Solorio Rivera was shot and killed as she slept in her bed, holding her 3-week-old daughter, Celine.
Called her while she was slipping. Slipping and sleeping. Sleeping and slipping. Go ahead.
Shooter also killed the baby girl. More than 5 weeks later, police had made no arrests, so they released surveillance video of a potential suspect. When investigators identified him, they realized they talked to one of the alleged murderers at the Southwest Fresno home where mother and child were killed.
Happy birthday, Candace. Happy birthday. I ain't even see that. Go ahead.
And that is when the lies, the deception, and the evil intentions surrounding this case began to unravel.
Police say the guy in the surveillance video is Martin Arroyo Morales.
Yeah.
His girlfriend is Yareli Solorio Rivera.
Yareli, I kind of see why you're jealous, baby. I kind of see. Go ahead.
The 22-year-old sister of Yaneli. Fresno Police Chief Paco Balderrama says the couple cracked under questioning by detectives.
Oh, so they ain't even know how to hold up. Talking to our brothers in blue. Go ahead.
And at which time they confessed to the crime and led detectives to the whereabouts of the murder weapon.
The chief
and then they told on themselves. That's what's up.
As Solorio Rivera was filled with jealousy towards her little sister.
Look at her. I kind of, yeah, you let yourself go, baby. Go.
He says Arroyo Morales is a validated gang member. Together, he says they planned the murders and how to get away with them.
This was their plan all along. And they thought it worked until it started unraveling on them.
Police
say, well, I guess the sister couldn't get pregnant. That's a great point. And or what if he the daddy?
Say the couple showed no remorse even after confessing. Prosecutors say they'll file a double murder case against both suspects, and the charges will include the special circumstances that they committed multiple murders.
Oh, happy early birthday to Candace. She say that thing tomorrow. Remember, remind us tomorrow so we can give you another happy birthday. Here we go.
The special circumstances murder brings about the penalty of life without the possibility of parole or the potential of the death penalty.
Both suspects are in custody.
Why is people afraid of the death penalty?
Bail set at $2 million. They're expected in court Monday for arraignment.
Is it? The death penalty don't even hurt. Like, what are we doing? We're putting people to sleep. People, our system try to scare you in. Listen, we can give you life or we can give you the death penalty. If you work with us, we can give you natural life. If you don't, we're going to give you the death penalty. Either which way, I'm going to die behind bars. What are we talking about? And it's a go to sleep. Now, listen. You can scare people with the death penalty if we, put you out in the field and do it on Instagram and Facebook of your death. We need to have a fine rain there out there thing. We need to be cutting people up, hanging them by nooses and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, make it exciting. Make people not want to do stuff and not get the death penalty. You say life is life equals 15 years. I thought when they say like natural life, like that's the rest of your life or ever. You know what I'm saying? But go.
ABC 30.
My bad.
Action News.
So, hey, look. Look at it, baby. Look. Watch. Hold on. Damn it. I'm trying to grab it. Shot that baby representative out, cause damn it. Well, her representative look better than her sister, but they might look alike if she ain't got her representative on. Damn it. That might be his baby. Yeah. Life is 25. That's what I thought that life was, but like when they say natural life, like when they add that little natural in front of life, then I'm assuming that that's like the rest of your life. But I could be wrong. Somebody school me. Yeah, baby. Look. I wouldn't be surprised. Mind you, she got pregnant. She got peed in while she was 17. So that was little young tender. Maybe your boyfriend liked it, that little young tender went on ahead and did that right there. Maybe she was finna tell. Maybe she wanted to tell her sister who the baby daddy was. Say, Willie, y'all in Florida and 6 other states have the electric chair. I just kind of wish that they would put it like on live or something like that. Like, why it can't be on YouTube? Oh, because it may be inhumane, right? It may be inhumane to show, but it's not inhumane to do. That's what's up, real cute. So listen, while y'all got your little siblings and stuff, and y'all think that y'all down like 4 flat tires, shit like that right now, it's watching you while you sleep. Watching you while you sleep plotting. She gonna have her young rump up here around my man. And now she done got pregnant, so we know she hunching and she getting it up. You know what I'm saying? Jess is jealous. Her body look better than mine. She got that young body. We probably got different daddies, so it may be genetic. And you be hating and stuff like that. But don't need much word about it. Listen, watch 23-6-9. You better sleep with one eye open. You better sleep with one eye open. Listen, if your sibling don't look like they really enjoying themselves and enjoying life and feeling good about their body and the situations that they in and stuff, you better keep your eyes on. You better watch them. Be careful. Moving right along. Ain't need much going on here. Boy, I got one for y'all. I be trying to find this good stuff, but this good stuff be finding me. Hold up. Shout out to all the domestic love relationships out here in these streets, boy. Y'all keep doing me a real solid. And what I mean by y'all keep doing me a real solid, y'all keep showing me that we love domestic love relationships, like I've been saying for years out here in these streets. Shout out to Justin for the $15 cash app. I appreciate that right there. I appreciate the support. You know what I'm saying? Look. Oh, yeah. She probably knocked her sister off because her sister was able to get on the Section 8 voucher list. And that, you know what I'm saying? It could be like a few things like that right there. Maybe her sister ain't got no children. So record, upload. Shout out to domestic love. That's what's up. Look here. Watch it. Look. Uh-oh. Wait. I did something. There it is. We got a man that done threw that beautiful baby up that y'all see right there. That beautiful baby. Hey, sugar. A man done threw his girlfriend off a 3rd-story patio of their apartment onto the ground. Here we go.
A Fayetteville woman is in critical condition after police say her boyfriend threw her off a 3rd-floor balcony.
Yeah.
In the last few hours,
What'd she do?
WRAL learned the victim, Diana Rollins, is pregnant, and 5 children were in the home when this all unfolded.
She got 5, but 1 was on the way. Go ahead.
WRAL's Fayetteville reporter Gilbert Bays explains the man accused of doing this faces a list of charges, including attempted first-degree murder.
Say she was probably slick rap. Okay, yup.
Well, Fayetteville police found the victim inside this wooded area here behind the apartment complex.
Say, yeah, is the grass okay?
We're told by family members that she lived on the 3rd floor and she was thrown by her boyfriend from that 3rd floor balcony.
Now, Willie, you blaming the victim. Y'all know good and well Players ain't just throwing they not just throwing their little la-las over no third floor balcony.
Neighbors say for the past several months there has been conflict and domestic violence between Deanna Rollins and her boyfriend, 26-year-old Thurman Brewer.
Thurman! Oh, look at them babies.
The couple has 5 kids and another one on the way.
Why they only showed us 3, but go ahead.
This morning, things got extremely heated.
There's someone upstairs. We heard the fighting. We heard the arguing. She's either being held against her own will or she's unconscious.
I talked to several neighbors who say Rollins was thrown from the 3rd floor balcony. Police found her about 20 feet in the woods behind her apartment.
So he threw her, she probably landed, tucked, and rolled, and rolled back in the bushes part, right? Go ahead.
Neighbors believe when police broke in to get Thurman, he jumped from the same balcony to escape, but was captured a short time later. This is not the first time the family has dealt with domestic violence.
No.
In 2018, Rollins' mother was stabbed to death in College Lakes Park by a woman who was seeing her ex-boyfriend.
Oh, whoa. Her mama got stabbed? Rollins is the woman, if I'm not mistaken.
With domestic violence. In 2018, Rollins' mother was stabbed to death in College Lakes Park by a woman who was seeing her ex-boyfriend.
And she pulled up
by a woman who was seeing her ex-boyfriend. Go ahead.
To the College Lakes Park. When she get to the College Lake Park, a little argument took place. Then he kicked my sister in the face with some steel-toe boots on, and then the girl took a knife out and cut her. And all that happened in front of my mother.
How you know he had on steel-toe boots? But that's besides the point. He kicked that baby in the face. Jesus. And they stayed together. Boy, I be knowing what I be talking about. Don't go.
Says his niece is 5 months pregnant and is in critical condition after undergoing surgery. Brewer is being held in the Cumberland County Detention Center. His bond set at $2 million. In Fayetteville, Gilbert Bays, WREL News.
They be playing too much with these high bonds. They stay in the apartment on the 3rd floor, and you gonna give a player a $2 million bond. Do you know if he could have paid $2 million, he wouldn't be living on the 3rd floor in the apartment complex? That typically don't go together. It really typically never ever go together. If I can put up a $2 million bump. A $200,000 bond. Come on. Now if I got the type of paper, I ain't living there.
In 2018, Rollins' mother was stabbed to death in College Lakes Park by...
Her mama was stabbed to death. Jesus. Hold on.
This is not the first time the family has dealt with domestic violence.
Oh, they said the family dealt with domestic... All right, go on.
In 2018, Rollins' mother was stabbed to death in College Lakes Park by a woman who was seeing her ex-boyfriend.
By a woman who was seeing her ex-boyfriend? Is it the mama ex-boyfriend? I'm so confused.
And she pulled up into the College Lakes Park. When she get to the College Lake Park, a little argument took place. Then he kicked my sister in the face with some steel-toe boots on, and then the girl took a knife out and cut her. And all that happened in front of my mother.
I'm not understanding. Hold up. Maybe I should have listened to the story more, because now it seems like the mama was dealing with her man. Hold on.
And she pulled up into the College Lakes Park. Okay. When she get to the College Lake Park, a little argument took place. Then he kicked my sister in the face.
He kicked my sister in the face. Is he talking about her boyfriend, her baby daddy? We still talking about the same dude. He kicked my sister in the face, which would be her mama. Hold on. I got to hear it again. Let's get it right.
Woman who was seeing her ex-boyfriend.
And she pulled up into the College Lakes Park. When she get to the College Lake Park, a little argument took place. Then he kicked my sister in the face with some steel-toe boots on, and then the girl took a knife out and cut her. And all that happened in front of my mother.
A girl took a knife out and cut him. And this shit confusing as hell. It's confusing. I can't get it right. I'm not gonna continue to keep playing this hit back. But shout that baby out for staying in that relationship that they had done been in all this time. But she ain't die though. Did she die though? Like that need to be like our question. she all right, ain't it? You know what I'm saying? She's getting the proper medical care right now. You know what I'm saying?
It says his niece is 5 months pregnant and is in critical condition after undergoing surgery.
Question: is the baby here? Is the baby? He not just throwing her over no third story balcony for nothing. That's not how life works. I'm sorry.
Brewer is being held in the Cumberland County Detention Center. His bond set at $2 million. In Fayetteville, Gilbert Bays, WREL News.
He the prego girl. Yeah. That's why the uncle was saying that Buddy kicked my sister, which would be her mama. I don't know why he'd kick her in the face with steel-toe boots on. Oh. Watch this. Hold on. Wait a minute. I just caught something. So he kicked the mama in the face. Back in 2018. She stayed with the man who kicked her mom in the face. Boy, when I tell y'all that monkey can get all of us hurt out here in these streets. It can get sister, brother, mama, uncle, granddaddy, grandma. It can get the world messed up behind that monkey. The choices that a monkey make puts us all in jeopardy. When the monkey make decisions without proper guidance, it puts us all in danger. Do y'all not understand what I be trying to tell y'all? Shout out to London for the $5 super chat. Say, so the mom ex kicked the chick. Wait, damn it. Why did that pop up? Hold up. I can't see it now because my thing nothing. What is this stuff just popped up on my thing? Hold up. I don't know how to close it. Down. Oh, all right. Bam. I got it, and I hope don't nothing else pop up. So the mom ex kicked the chick who got through from the 3rd floor, and the mom got cut up in the process. See, now I'm even more confused. Did he kick? Yep. He kicked her mom in the face because Buddy said he kicked my sister in the face. Mama X and his new girlfriend. See, boy, y'all doing too much. Y'all are doing too much. I can't even keep up. But y'all got questions too. I'm trying to put it together, y'all. Hold on. Mama X and his new girlfriend stabbed her to death. Mama X and his new girlfriend. I don't know, y'all. I mean, yeah. Listen, it's 2 different stories. But because they said that the family been through domestic love. Oh, so the mama went through a domestic love situation separate. That's probably what it was. That's probably what it was right there. The mama, that's what they saying. Mama had a domestic love situation. Now the daughter having a domestic love situation. Boy, we finally got that right there. Boy, Jesus. See, boy, when we work together and do our investigation together as a unit, this thing really, really do work out. Man, I appreciate y'all help. It's 2 separate. All right, now we can just bag it up there. We can bag it up there, and now we got some understanding. Yeah. The mama got killed in her own domestic love situation.
This is not the first time the family has dealt with domestic violence. In 2018, Rollins' mother was stabbed to death in College Lakes Park by a woman who was seeing her ex-boyfriend.
Okay, got the female killed. It makes sense now. I had them together and I was wrong. My bad, y'all. I don't know why it took that long.
She pulled up into the College Lakes Park. When she get to the College Lake Park, a little argument took place. Then he kicked my sister in the face with some steel-toe boots on, and then the girl took a knife out and cut her. And all that happened in front of my mother.
Rollins says his niece is 5 months pregnant and is in critical condition after undergoing surgery. Brewer.
Oh, okay. So she good. And it sounds like she still got the baby.
Is being held in the Cumberland County Detention Center. His bond set at $2 million. In Fayetteville, Gilbert Bays, WREL News.
Yeah, because he is being charged with attempted murder. So ain't nobody died. Ain't nobody died. Why is we so mad? But y'all, listen, ladies, hush. Willie say hush right here, ain't got no screen. If you don't want to be thrown off a balcony, hush, and you better comply, because if he's in the mood to possibly throw you off a balcony, it's a good time to start agreeing, like being real agreeable, and stop being combative and stuff like that, and just go with what he's saying right now, because you is in the position to act like Superman out here in these streets. Be careful. Watch Toy 36 and your 9. Moving right along, ain't even gonna hold you. That took just a little bit longer than I would have thought. Oh, I gotta take y'all to the Waffle House. I gotta take y'all to the Waffle House. What we doing around here? Listen, listen. We got to have insurance. We need insurance out here in these streets. I don't know why y'all keep playing. We can make a way for our lives to be better. The best way to make your life better, even though you're gonna have to go through some downtime because somebody has to perish. Somebody got to leave Earth sometime to make your life better. Let's go to the Waffle House.
First, a Lithonia family is heartbroken tonight after somebody shot and killed their loved one in the parking lot of a Waffle House. Good evening. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I'm Tom Haynes.
I'm Courtney Bryant. Someone shot and killed Khalil Goss outside the Waffle House on Flat Shoals Road earlier this week. Police are still looking for the gunman. Fox 5's Angelique Proctor.
Yeah, because ain't nobody see nothing. Go ahead.
Talked with the young man's family about the devastating loss.
Khalil Goss's family tells me the 24-year-old had a routine. He went to EMT school. He would come here to the Waffle House where he worked to eat. Then he would head home.
A player in EMT school trying to make some out here in these streets while working at the Waffle House. Jeez.
But they say that routine was violently interrupted on Wednesday.
Khalil.
That's a good question. Did they stay open for business?
Who doesn't talk. He's to himself. He's real quiet, real chill.
Family members say they were floored when they got the call that Khalil Goss was killed. They say the 24-year-old was leaving EMT school and headed to Waffle House where he worked as a cook just to get a bite to eat. His family tells me his co-workers let him into the restaurant, which angered other customers who could only order from the window.
They got mad. He's a cook. They mad because he get inside the door. All right, go ahead.
They wouldn't let them in because they were closed and you had to order at the window. But they opened the door for Khalil because he was the cook. And they kind of pushed the other two guys out.
Once Khalil, who graduated from King High in 2017, got ready to head home, the angry men were still outside and opened fire on the 24-year-old as he got in his car.
They started shooting, ran up to his car, started shooting inside of the car. The waitress was telling him to get out the car and to run in the back door. She's like, come to the back, come to the back. And he tried to make it to the back, and then they started shooting him in his back. So she said he was stumbling and he fell.
The family says Khalil's departure and at least part of the attack is on video. DeKalb police confirm the son and brother was not armed. His family says he tried to dismiss the irate men.
Could you see it in your heart to forgive?
No. No. No, I cannot. It was too malicious.
Thank you. I am so happy she said with that forgiveness stuff. We ain't on that.
Like I said, you didn't stop. It was no point that you stopped. No point that you stopped. And even now, it's no point. You're not even turning yourself in.
DeKalb police are actively working this homicide. They say there are 2 shooters and both are on the run. In DeKalb County, Angelique Proctor, Fox.
2 players just caught felonies. 2 players just caught murder charges. Because they had to order outside, not understanding where if they let him inside the store, maybe he work here. And okay, if they let him inside and I can't get inside, why am I that mad? Can I still place an order? That should be my thing. Can I still place an order? So y'all not stopping me from ordering some food because I like some Waffle House. Should be taste good, especially if it's late in the evening or something like that right there. You done had a few, you probably done blowed one or something. That Waffle House food be good. You say, Willie, the worst of us is deleting the best of us. I like that right there. That's a fact. That is a fact. They gun a future EMT down because they were big mad.
Family about the devastating loss.
Khalil Goss's family tells me.
But yeah, we're not going to say nothing because that's called snitching in the community.
The 24-year-old had a routine. He went to EMT school. He would come here to the Waffle House where he worked to eat. Then he would head home. But they say that routine was violently interrupted on Wednesday.
Khalil doesn't talk. He's to himself. He's real quiet, real chill.
And I keep saying it like when I hear folks saying that this why I don't deal with black folk, or this why I don't deal with the N-words, and I'm talking about black folks saying this, you got to understand why black folks is saying this. You have to really understand we killing each other. We killing each other, boy, like Nanny going north out here. I don't know what that means. I don't even know why I even use that statement. But other people will look at you as a sellout or a coon when you say, this is why I don't deal with black folk. Us is our biggest threat. I don't care what nobody try to tell you about white supremacy and all that dumb stuff. Stuff. Boy, ain't nobody stopping you from doing nothing. Ain't nobody trying to gun you down more than your own so-called people. Because I do not believe that just because we the same hue, that we is people. But we got to categorize stuff. So, bam. I category is knocking off I category. Young player done lost his life. Going to work. Leaving school or leaving his training, going to work. Yeah, is the food okay? These fools out here shoot. They were shooting and walked up to. I gotta play it again. Shout out to Marshall for the $4.99 super chat. Say, just in case them say you are making money off the death, say here's $4.99. I appreciate that right there. Y'all listen to it.
Family members say they were floored when they got the call that Khalil Goss was killed.
Shout out to Brandon for the $4 cash app. Man, I appreciate the support. Y'all, I need supporters. We got to get the thumbs up. We should be over 500 by 9. I've been on about 40 minutes. Appreciate that right there. Here we go.
They say the 24-year-old was leaving EMT school and headed to Waffle House where he worked as a cook just to get a bite to eat. His family tells me his co-workers let him into the restaurant, which angered other customers who could only order from the window.
They wouldn't let them in because they were closed and you had to order at the window. But they opened the door for Khalil because he was the cook.
Do y'all even understand why a lot of Waffle Houses now close at a certain time and you have to order through the window? Because of the events that they be having, the fights and stuff like that, and the shootings that they be having on the inside. So a lot of them just got smart and say, okay, we're gonna try to close off. You can order through the window. You got to pick up through the bulletproof glass because y'all acting the food out here.
And they kind of pushed the other two guys out.
Once Khalil, who graduated from King High in 2017, got ready to head home, the angry men were still outside and opened fire on the 24-year-old as he got in his car.
They opened fire, y'all.
They started shooting, ran up to his car, started shooting inside of the car. The waitress was telling him to get out the car and to run in the back door. She's like, come to the back, come to the back. And he tried to make it to the back, and then they started shooting him in his back. So she said he was stumbling and he fell.
The family says Khalil's departure and at least part of the attack is on video. DeKalb police confirm the son and brother was not armed. His family says he tried to dismiss the irate men.
Could you see it in your heart to forgive?
No.
He tried to dismiss them. meaning not even pay attention to what they're talking about. That's partially what got him gunned down, though. Either which way, he was going to get gunned down. That was their mission. That was their mission, because if he would have responded, then it would have been a back and forth, and they would have gunned him down anyway. Shout out to Logan for the $2 super chat. Say time to protest. Ooh, way Black Lives Matter at. Yeah, say, where are the tears? You right about that right there. Ain't no tears. Strange, but...
DeKalb police confirm the son and brother was not armed. His family says he tried to dismiss the irate men.
Could you see it in your heart to forgive the people that killed you?
No.
I'm so glad she answered that so fast. Let me explain something to you. That question, that forgiveness stuff, seems to only be asked or volunteered from darker hued people. If y'all not pay attention to the news when they go to talk about that forgiveness and all that stuff, it's typically asked to darker hued people, or they give it. They just say it on their own. This is a problem. Remember, watch 23:16:09, and again, don't nobody know nothing. Ain't nobody know nothing. Ain't nobody saw nothing. Watch your back out here. Don't put nothing past nobody. Moving right along, I ain't even much gonna hold you. I ain't even much gonna hold you. Boy, I got to show y'all something else right now, boy. When I tell you that you got to love people. Oh, no. Okay. We can do this one, and then we're going to go on and get into the main event. I can't get my numbers. I do understand that it's Monday, but maybe y'all tired. I don't know. I have no idea. That part is free, but if you don't want to do the free stuff, you can do the financial stuff. I really would appreciate that right there too. We got a PayPal, Cash App, Super Chat around here in the street. If you all would like to support a player monetarily, I appreciate that right there. Cause when I ask for the free stuff, it's not working for me. I don't know. And I thought I had this over here like that. Oh, Jesus. What did they do? Hold on. I got to find this right here. I thought I did yada. I guess we just finna have to go on and get into the main event. Oh, man, because I really want to. Hold on. Wait a minute. Chill out. I'm coming. Wait a minute. Bam. Let me grab this, grab that, because I did that. Okay. Hold up. Let me stop that. Let me grab it right here. Hit this right here. Boy, that boy be working. That boy really do be working. Ooh. And I got a good one for y'all tonight, too. I'm trying to tell you. Boy, I just saw this an hour ago. I got it out here in these streets. Hold up. Bam. Let's go to right here. All right. We done found it. We got to go to New York. When I tell y'all, we play too much out here in these streets now. We really do play too much in these streets. Says 600 people in here and we can't get the lights up. I'm trying to tell you, I don't understand y'all. It's free. It don't mean that you like it. A lot of y'all may be new. It does not mean that you like it. We're trying to go platinum. We're trying to get spread it around. We're trying to get you to share the stuff so other people can come around and join the chat room and have a good time with their life so they can really understand what's going on out here in these streets. Because the reason I do what I do, because we typically do not watch the news. We ain't got time for that fly stuff. Plus, it's boring. Until you come around here to the Willie Williams Show. You know what I'm saying? We got 3 Rikers correction officers. What is they saying about these Rikers? Have been arrested. But for what? Here we go.
Our growing calls.
Wait. Got to be more careful. Wait. Hold on. 3 Rikers correction officers have been arrested, and for what?
Our growing calls for a federal takeover of Rikers Island.
The troubled correction facility is notorious for staffing issues, and this week, 3 correction officers were arrested, accused of faking sick leave for more than a year. Pix 11's Ayana Perry has been on top of this.
They've been faking sick leave for more than a year and getting paid. and getting paid. Y'all, we almost at 650. I know we can be over 500 with these thumbs up by the time I finish this one right here. I'm going to need that right there by the time I finish this one right here. Thank you in advance. Here we go.
Story, and she joins us now with more. Ayana.
Shirley and Corey, prosecutors say these correction officers were so bold.
Yeah.
One bragged on social media. Two went on vacation to the Dominican Republic, all while claiming to be too sick to work month after month.
Did somebody get a BBL in DR? We don't know.
Despite the crackdown on alleged correction officer misconduct, the city could still lose control of Rikers.
So the bad correction officers and the resort facility is making it to where that the feds gonna have to take over. The state finna lose it, and the feds finna have to take over. Go ahead.
They're getting worse, and I say surprisingly because the bar was already so low.
A critical moment for New York City's jails, with a potential federal takeover looming. 18 deaths in custody this year, and 3 correction officers arrested, accused of faking sick leave as the jail faced a staffing crisis.
Sick leave abuse was rampant at the department.
2 of the officers charged Thursday are engaged couple, Monica Coxum and Eduardo Trinidad.
A whole couple. Both of y'all on sick leave. Go ahead.
Investigators say while calling out sick for 2 years, they traveled around the country.
Can somebody tell me how the hell do you call in sick call in sick? Not FMLA. They called in sick for 2 years.
Collecting a combined $200,000 in salaries. And Trinidad was photographed doing construction work and bowling while telling the DOC he was in a boot and sling.
When I tell y'all, record, and upload, listen, do like the rappers and stuff do, and do like people in the community do. Just tell on yourself. Look at Buddy. Boy, you got skills. Boy, like, you know, I hang a little drywall and stuff like that right there. Do you, player?
Work and bowling.
He bowling after he told them people what?
While telling the DOC he was in a boot and sling.
He was supposed to be in a boot. The boot is for, like, the foot thing. Like your leg is in the boot, your foot is in the boot, and the arm sling. I think that's what they're talking about. Here we go.
Serena Townsend is a former lead investigator for staff misconduct inside Rikers.
There was a lot of advantage taken, which led to unstaffed posts, understaffing in general, and of course, violence and death in the facilities.
The head of the Correction Officers Union recently pushed back, saying his members are working in a jail that's out of control.
This is the union rep speaking. Here we go.
That has led to an onslaught of officers being assaulted through the roof. And that's the reason why my members are out sick on the men.
Earlier this week on...
I got to back you up, pimp. He's giving us the reason why people have been calling out sick, I guess, for 2 years. Go ahead.
And of course, violence and death in the facilities.
The head of the Correction Officers Union recently pushed back, saying his members are working in a jail that's out of control.
That has led to an onslaught of officers being assaulted through the roof. And that's the reason why my members are out sick on the men.
Earlier this week.
But your members is doing something illegal for 2 years.
On the Pix 11 Morning News, the jail commissioner described a recent attack of an officer stabbed 15 times by an inmate.
It just shows a glimpse of the challenges that our officers face every day.
Yeah, like get a new job because what they did is like a crime. I think it's like a felony or something. Go ahead.
Commissioner Molina was brought in by Mayor Eric Adams to turn around the troubled jail. But with lingering concerns this year, a court hearing will be held next Friday, and a judge could take control of the jail away from the city and place it into the hands of a federal receiver.
He says city corrections, police, fire department, and sanitation have unlimited sick time. Oh, wow. I've never even heard of that before.
A move supported by the former head of the mayor's office for criminal justice, Liz Glazier.
The jails are just simply unsafe for those who are incarcerated and for those who work there.
And we know that they are unsafe because y'all keep doing reports on them being unsafe, but y'all still arresting people and sending them to that unsafe place. We don't care. We play too much. for our officers to be getting stabbed up and all that fly stuff right there, that pretty much happen all across the country. You know what I'm saying? You just get caught slipping. You know, especially when you is understaffed and people is, I guess, not being held accountable. But they have suffered 18 deaths this year at Rikers. And they are thinking about taking control from the county and giving it like to the feds. Y'all thinking about it. That's what's up. Because it might, because y'all not fixing the problem. Y'all thinking about, when y'all can't get people to come around there and work, it's not a good place to work. When y'all have a problem with hiring, that's not a good place to work. How much do they make at Rikers? How much is a Rikers correction officer make? How much? Can somebody tell me? Rikers, let's type it in. Rikers correction officer salary. Rikers correction officer salary. Let's see what they're doing, because we got to remember, this is New York. All right, on average is 73,000. The 70th percentile is 129,000, but the top earners is 110,000. So it's between $6,000 and $10,000 a month. Not enough money for New York. Say, ask Rick Ross. Not enough money. Ooh, but they have a 25th percentile at 41,000, which is 34 a month at Rikers in New York. Say in New York, that's like 30,000 a year. Watch this. The 25% is making 41,000. So that's pretty much the newcomers, the ones who have less than 5 years. $41,000 in New York. So what is that, like 17,000? That might be say, but rent is $50,000 a year. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Logan for the $5 super chat. Say Cook County Jail will be next when the purge happened in Chicago. Ooh, that is coming next year. Say overtime, they pay. I'm pretty sure they do, because they don't have enough officers. They don't have enough officers. But it's sad that you got to put in all of that overtime to even get up to about 60, 70,000, to where now you ain't got no life and you still barely making it because you is in New York. It said they made a combined of $20K over 2 years. That means that both made $50K. Oh, yeah. Over two, yeah, because it was a combined, so over 2 years. So maybe, listen, maybe they was new. Maybe they was the 25%. Maybe they was the 25 percentile who's at the 41. Maybe they are not even there for 5 years. Plus they in the union. Plus you got to pay union dues. Correction officers are inmates. They just get to go home every day. That's what I've been telling people for the longest. You was just the babysitter that get to go home too. Hey, but some people, they make a living, depends on the county and the state that you in. You say we make over 100,000 in Orange, California, and what is that, like 64,000 everywhere else, and that's not enough. So shout out to Rikers. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing until y'all lose power. Moving right along, let's go on and get into the main event so I can get y'all on up out of here. Man, I appreciate y'all for being around here. Look here, we still not at 500. And I'm almost feeling disgusted right now because it is Monday. I do understand that y'all ain't really woke up. Y'all ain't really woke up yet. But I'm going to need for y'all to go ahead on and wake up, because I'm working. We are working around here. I can take a little drink real quick to give y'all time to decide whether y'all going to get us up to 500. We only, 43 away, you know. And I be hating to take the little break because this all goes into podcast style. You know what I'm saying? I have to put it to the podcast too, and I hate to take breaks and take long gaps because that's really not how you're supposed to do. But the thumbs ups is free. We got thumbs up. We got PayPal. Hell, the PayPal not being hit. The Cash App is not being hit. The Super Chat barely being hit. But I can't get the free thing? Wow. Yep, 30 away. I guess we have to wait on y'all. I guess we just have to wait. Yep, let me see what else I got. Take my time. Around here, do I got that? Okay, because I did. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, because I did that. And that's 223 right there. So we all ready to go. I'm just waiting on y'all. I am just waiting on y'all. Oh, gee. I don't know if my throat gonna start hurting. I hope not. That's what it's feeling like. Woo! Shout out to Johnny for the $5 Cash App. I appreciate that right there, man. I really, really do. Thank you for the support. Say, take your time. I'm finna try. Let's see if we can get the numbers up. It's simple. Really, really simple. A lot of y'all is holding y'all phones and won't even use your thumb and go boop, pop. Simple stuff. There we go. What do we got? Oh, nothing yet. I don't know. But you know what? I was going to, and I should have did it. I should have did my main event early because then I could have just cut the show off. But I won't cut the show off due to the fact of the people who do support me is always here. You're always supporting, and I have to give the main event. So what I'm going to have to start doing, which would be smart now that I think about it, is do the main event early instead of continuously run my mouth and then I don't get what I'm asking for, which should be very, very simple. That's what's up. Say we over 500. Give y'all selves a thumbs up. Boy, y'all made over 500. Thank you. Appreciate the support out here in these streets. Look at here. We got 3 dead. We got 2 injured at the University of Virginia. Here we go.
Breaking news out of Charlottesville, Virginia. A deadly shooting on the campus of UVA.
This happened late last night, and we've been getting new information throughout the night. Our Evan Kozlov is on the scene in Charlottesville. Evan, I know you're just getting there. What can you tell us right now?
Yeah, we just pulled up minutes ago here to the scene here at UVA. Our team has been here for hours, though, just to learn more about what's happening here. Students are being told to shelter in place right now, and the result is that we've had 3 people that sadly have been killed and 2 people that have been injured. And we do have a suspect here, according to police. Let's show you the photo here and give you some details about.
Boy, that's your suspect. When did we start it? Well, hell, I guess we have had darker hue school shooters before. So, but the numbers just been really, really low. Player, what happened? Shout out to VA Fresh for the $2 super chat. She say power in black tees watching Willie chat. I appreciate that right there. Here we go.
What we know at this hour, the suspect's name is Christopher Darnell Jones Jr.
Say it been 27 school shootings this year. Jeez.
And the UVA president says that he is believed to be a student. Now, here's some information. He was last seen wearing a burgundy jacket, blue jeans, red shoes, perhaps driving a black SUV. It's Virginia tag TWX 3580. So that's the information we have. And what we're told by police is that throughout the night here, they've had multiple police agencies searching, including a helicopter up above, trying to find this person. And that's why, again, students are being asked to shelter in place. And then listen to this. We're being told that he's considered armed and dangerous. Our team spoke with a student. I believe that we are going to play some of that interview. Take a listen.
Shout out to Dunn for the $3 cash. I say, don't let these folks discourage you, my brother. I feel you. But it's just free. You know, I could see if I was just saying, hit the cash app, hit the cash app, hit the cash app. Hell, that might work. I be watching some other players that won't even start. You ain't doing nothing until so many people don't hit the cash app. I be like, and that works. That's what's up. Here we go.
I was playing volleyball in Memorial Gymnasium over there last night, and around 10:30, the staff at the gym told us we need to stay in place, and they locked the front doors to the gym. It was only a few minutes later when they told us we needed to get down to the basement and shelter down there, and we did so. We received notifications from the UVA alert system saying that such suspects still at large. We were following along. We were listening to police scanners.
So there you're hearing sort of the first-hand account of somebody that's living through this, an incredibly scary situation here. The UVA president saying that they are canceling classes today as they grieve together as a community here. One quote, he said that he is devastated that this violence has visited this university. I'll send it back to you from here at UVA in Charlottesville.
Yeah. So they're going to close the school today. Watch it. I bet that school will be open tomorrow. School will be wide open tomorrow. Bet that. Shout out to Phyllis for the $1 cash app. Say a little late. Hit that like button on the way in. I appreciate that right there. I really, really do. Y'all got to go ahead on and move to the next one. You say I got a commercial. Did y'all get a commercial? So I guess that button worked. Hell, I might need to be doing that when I be needing to get my thumbs up. I think I said that last week, but then I had forgot about it. You say, Willie, YouTube is throwing ads at us doing church. Listen, hey, if that helps to get me funded, I may have to start doing or pushing that ad button probably 4-5 times an hour. That might work, y'all. It really might work. What do y'all think? Do y'all think that might work? Because it kind of helps me get paid for my damn work out here in these streets. You say Willie doesn't even go members only. At least get the thumbs up. Say if you can't afford to pay. Like I'm just asking for the free stuff. I don't. But anyway, look. Here's what else they have to say, or what else happened.
The big story this Monday morning, the deadly shooting at the University of Virginia late last night, and a massive search continues for the gunman accused of killing 3 people on campus.
Our Bob Barnard live on the scene in Charlottesville this morning. He joins us with what we know so far and the feeling down there as you're finally on the ground there, Bob.
Yeah, Holly and Steve, it's kind of eerily quiet this morning, and that is because the shelter-in-place order remains in effect at this hour. We are just down the hill from the shooting scene. You see a Charlottesville police cruiser here, and just up the hill here is the Culbreth Garage, which is the scene of the shooting. It's right next to Cars Hill Field. This is the soccer complex right here.
Like I said, I wonder who made them mad. What happened? We need to know a little more.
We just saw a medical examiner's van just leave the scene here. But besides that person on a bicycle there, it's been very quiet here this morning. Again, the gunman is still out there, has not been apprehended. We can show you his picture. He is Christopher Darnell Jones, a UVA student, a former football player. He was on the roster as a freshman 4 years ago. He is from Petersburg, Virginia.
He was on the roster 4 years ago. So that means he must have got hurt or cut or quit or whatever. It was 4 years ago. So he might not be going to the pros. Hey, that could be a problem. Say, what? Yeah. I see that y'all been saying that right there. What if he hadn't got that thing that they told us that we need to get to survive? Boop. There's a lot going on. Say CST, say CTE.
He was once at his high school the student of the year, but this morning, Christopher Darnell Jones is considered armed and dangerous. He is accused, and we can show you scene footage from last night here, of killing 3 people and wounding 2 others, a shooting that the UVA President Jim Ryan calls heartbreaking. Governor Glenn Youngkin has just put out a tweet saying that he and the First Lady of Virginia, Suzanne, are praying for the UVA community.
That's right. Keep praying. Shout out to Brother Cam for the $1 cash out. Say that boy needed some monkeys. That's all. You right about that right there.
Got University Police working with Virginia State Police, Charlottesville Police, the Sheriff's Office, and what have you, looking for Christopher Darnell Jones. There is a massive search going on here in and around the campus this morning, and I can show you what they can tell us at this hour about Mr. Jones. He was last seen wearing a burgundy jacket or hoodie, wearing blue jeans and red shoes, and last, as far as they know, he was driving a black SUV with Virginia tags TWX 3580. So the SUV and Mr. Jones are still out there, again, considered armed and dangerous. There is a number that the UVA community is putting out for family members who live in the Washington area who maybe have not heard from their child. A number to call, and that is 877-685-4836. Again, that is a hotline just for family.
If you ain't heard from your child, they ain't got their phone, they sleep, they hunching, they doing something, and they really not paying attention to what's going on, you can call that number. It's just for families. It's not for the side pieces and all that stuff right there. It's just for well, the side pieces can be considered family, but
who are looking for specific information if they can. Clearly, since it happened last night, it is now 7:30 in the morning. We're hoping that most families in our viewing area who have children here have made that connection, but they are still being told to shelter in place. Classes today have been canceled as this investigation and manhunt continue at this hour, guys.
Bob, I know you're still gathering information, but taking a look at the parking garage, there was obviously word that this happened near there. Do you know if it happened in the garage or just near the garage?
I don't know, Steve. It was basically put out at the Culbreth Road garage, and that's it. So whether it was inside, outside, there's police tape there on the outside, but that doesn't mean it didn't happen inside. And obviously there were some witnesses who saw that SUV leaving the scene last night. So whether that was parked outside or in the garage or just nearby at the time, we just don't know. But that's the scene. It is the garage. Not sure where exactly the shooting took place and why.
Shout out to Logan for the $2 super chat. Say, is he related to Mrs. Jones to a few? I don't know.
It's all about the motive behind this. We just don't know at this point.
Bob,
yes,
two
they
questions
do.
for you. One,
hold on.
The garage there, is it near like dorms or like where exactly on
Hold on. We can cut this one right here off because they do got him in custody, y'all. Damn it, we got him. hold up. Right here.
We're going to begin in Virginia, where police say the suspect shot 5 people at the University of Virginia and is now in custody.
3 students are dead. 2 others are wounded. University officials say the shooting took place on a bus full of students returning to the school's main campus in Charlottesville from a field trip. The 3 people killed.
We're going to begin in Virginia, where police say the suspect shot 5 people at the University of Virginia and is now in custody.
3 students are dead.
It restarted on its own. I had nothing to do with it, but on the school bus, what? Wait.
Dead. 2 others are wounded. University officials say the shooting took place on a bus full of students returning to the school's main campus in Charlottesville from a field trip.
They was on the field. Oh, it's deeper than we thought. Where you get a gun from? Go ahead.
The 3 people killed were all on the football team.
Police announced the arrest of Christopher Darnell Jones Jr. during a news conference about the manhunt. The campus had been on lockdown for hours after the shooting.
So why did, when they say that he was on the football team and he was on the roster 4 years ago, if he's on the football team now, why did they say 4 years ago? And why he had a gun on the field trip? And what did his football players do to him?
The entire university community is grieving this morning. My heart is broken for the victims and their families and for all those who knew and loved them. And they are all in my prayers. As I've said before, when I see our students, I see my own kids.
Mm-hmm.
And I cannot imagine anything worse for a parent than to lose a child.
Yeah, especially when you ain't got no insurance. Go ahead.
Joining us now from Charlottesville, Virginia, CBS News senior investigative correspondent Catherine Herridge. Catherine, the suspect is in custody.
Did we shoot him or not? All that in custody shit. Did he get taser Glock?
Of course, I'm sure there's shock and grief. Can you talk to us about the atmosphere over there right now?
You say they hazed him. But hazing happens in your first year. This is the 4th year, ain't it? They was bullying him?
Well, Lily, good morning. As we entered the university campus, there was a light to moderate police presence, and it was just as this shelter-in-place order was lifted. I spoke with 2 students, both juniors, who had spent the evening at the library about a half mile from where I'm standing, and they told me they got the alert to stay in place, and they slept under the desks in the university library.
We ain't sleeping up under no desk because somebody got a gun and they shooting people. I need to go to my bed, or I need to go to one of my little la-la's house because I live on campus. You know what I'm saying? Shelter in place by the gun? Man, thought everybody had guns, but go.
For safety, and when I spoke to them, they were very candid, and they said they were still processing what had happened and the tremendous loss of some of their classmates. Regardless of whether they knew it or knew these people or not, they understood the impact, and I think it was really sinking in that they've practiced these safety measures so many times, but this was an occasion where it was really necessary.
Yeah, like they slept under the desk. I am an adult. I don't know, man. Unless I'm down there with a little something and I'm trying to find dangle now. You can have me laying up under a desk and we go on and handle a little something, and then I may nod off. You know what I'm saying? But we just ain't cuddling up under the desk and going night-night. We ain't doing that, especially laying by ourselves.
Catherine, what more do we know about the suspected shooter?
Yeah, tell us about it.
Well, Tony, I think we came into that news conference a short time ago, and there had been a lot of discussion about a shooting in a parking garage, which is just over my shoulder. What we learned in that news conference is that this attack apparently unfolded on a sort of coach or charter bus that had just returned from Washington, D.C. from a university field trip to see a play, and that 2 of the football players were killed on the bus. A third was fatally injured and died in hospital, and then 2 others were also injured. We learned a lot more about the suspect in this case, Christopher Darnell Jones. What's really got my attention is that he was known, he was on the radar of university authorities and their police force here as part of what they call the threat assessment team, and that there was an incident in September of this year where it was reported that the suspect discussed possessing a weapon. They said they followed that lead, they ran it down, they couldn't seem to speak to anyone who had actually seen the weapon. And then we were also told that there was a separate hazing incident. Not a lot of detail there, but they said that investigation was closed.
Hold on, stop. Somebody did point out maybe it was hazing, and I thought, well, hell, it only happens in your freshman year and stuff like that, but you was right. That's what's up. I see that you sent me the email, but I can't play when they're going live because it seems like that's a live video. Oh, no. It's not a live video. Oh, I make him put that there up after this one right here. You say he took out the football team. Listen, did she say that they went on a field trip to a play? Did she say on a field trip to a play? Or did she mean to go and play?
In this case, Christopher Darnell Jones. What's really got my attention is that he was known, he was on the radar of university. This was an occasion where it was really necessary.
Catherine, what more do we know about the suspected shooter?
Is the football okay? You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Well, Tony, I think we came into that news conference a short time ago, and there had been a lot of discussion about a shooting in a parking garage, which is just over my shoulder. What we learned in that news conference is that this attack apparently unfolded on a sort of coach or charter bus that had just returned from Washington, D.C. from a university field trip to see a play. And
see, from a university field trip to see a play. Shout out to Marshall for the 199 super chat. Say, what you think, 5 to 10 or double life? I say double life. Damn it. Lock them down, and if you want to do an interview, email me.
And that 2 of the football players were killed on the bus. A third was fatally injured and died in hospital, and then 2 others were also injured. We learned a lot more about the suspect in this case, Christopher Darnell Jones. What's really got my attention is that he was known, he was on the radar.
He was on the radar. Somebody had done said something about that little fire. Say, Willie, you are the best newsman, say Detroit Love. I appreciate that right there. He was, he probably told somebody about a firearm, and then somebody told somebody else about a firearm, but then they couldn't have nobody, or nobody would come forward to prove what they were saying, so they had to kind of drop it, even though we kept our eye on them, but we ain't have a lot of school support out here in these streets. And now y'all wish that y'all would have supported in these streets. You know what I'm saying? You say, Willie, you pushing for double life. Say, I don't think it'll give it would. Oh, you don't think that he'll give me an interview? But look, I'm just talking. Hey, look, after he break it down and explain to me what happened, then I may say, well, hell, they got what they were looking for. I don't know. It depends on what had done transpired now. If you just shooting just to be shooting just because you mad, that should be like double, triple life or something like that right there.
University authorities and their police force here as part of what they call the threat assessment team, and that there was an incident in September of this year where it was reported that the suspect discussed possessing a weapon. They said
he discussed having a gun in September. This is November. So since school came back in, who will y'all be doing the most? Say, is his pride okay? I think it should be all right now.
They followed that lead. They ran it down. They couldn't seem to speak to anyone who had actually seen the weapon. And then we were also told that there was a separate hazing incident. Not a lot of detail there, but they said that investigation was closed because the witnesses failed to cooperate. So we came into that news conference with really a couple of headlines. Number one, if you just look over my shoulder there, I think you can see what we believe to be an evidence van, and right behind that we think is the bus where the shooting took place and 2 of those football players died.
Why is she smiling? Why that baby smiling? Shout out to Logan for the $5 super chat. You say he was slanging that good on campus and they tried him. You might be right. Listen, essential products is essential on the college campus. Yes, it is.
And that second, the suspect was someone who was known to the threat assessment team here on campus. And if you saw that news conference, there really seemed to be a palpable moment when the police chief Longo, sort of a sense of guilt and sort of letting this community down, given what's unfolded in the last 24 hours.
A lot of questions to come from that community and from parents, I'm sure.
Yeah, sure. I like what you said right there. How you get hazed as an upperclassman? Yeah, like what is we doing? If he'd been on the team since 4 years ago, what is we doing? How do you get tased? Hazed. I know how you get tased. Non-compliance out here in the street. You know what I'm saying? But they ain't shoot him or nothing. I don't.
Yeah.
All right, Catherine, thank you very much.
All right, Cat, baby, that's what's up. Hold on, let me.
Back in September.
All right, hold on. Let's grab this one right here. Appreciate you sending me this one right here so we can see what these folk done said at a press conference. Now, if it was a live feed, then I could not do this here because they will give your ass a flag or something like that right there for live streaming somebody's live stream. You know what I'm saying? Here we go, y'all.
Of 2022, our Office of Student Affairs reported to the Multidisciplinary Threat Assessment Team that Mr. Jones, they received information that Mr. Jones had made a comment about possessing a gun to a person that was unaffiliated with the university. In other words, a third party. That reporting person, again, unaffiliated with the university, to the best of our knowledge, never saw the gun.
Okay.
The comment about Mr. Jones owning a gun was not made in conjunction with any threats. The Office of Student Affairs followed up with the reporting person and made efforts to contact Mr. Jones. In fact, they followed up with Mr. Jones' roommate, who did not report seeing the presence of a weapon.
Say, told y'all the gun right now. Stop all that whispering. Tell us what you know. Say it out loud. Say it proud. Say it loud. Say it proud.
Thank you, Captain.
Oh, go ahead.
We just received information the suspect is in custody.
We got him. I mean, we got him. National TV, baby. Did we shoot him, though? Did we wound him? Did we scratch him? Did we tickle him?
Before you do any holiday shopping this year, you really have.
Hold on, pimp. Hold on. Gonna get right back to it. I'm gonna skip that. We got him. Boy, if you start crying. Boy, if you start crying. Don't do it, pimp.
Just need a moment to thank God.
Wait, what?
Through a sigh of relief.
All right.
Mr. Jones
okay, we're getting a little some
also had come to the attention of our threat assessment team because he was involved in a hazing investigation of some sort. I don't know the facts and circumstances of that investigation. I know that it was eventually closed due to witnesses that would not cooperate with the process.
Boy, we got non-cooperating personnel at that damn school. Go ahead.
But through the course of the threat assessment team's investigation, we learned of a prior criminal incident involving a concealed weapon violation that occurred outside the city of Charlottesville.
Say he talking like God ordered it.
In February of 2021. What's interesting about that case is he's required as a student at the University of Virginia to report that, and he never did. And so
never did. He say we thanking God, my mama, the health assessment team, and the Willie Williams show. That's what's up.
The university has taken appropriate administrative charges through the university's Judiciary Council, and that matter is still pending adjudication. Thought it important to share that information with you.
I guess.
To let you know that he had been called to our attention.
Okay.
And to answer any questions you might have about that. I want you to hear that. I want you to hear that from me.
Good.
Not hear it from someone else. So I'll stop there.
Okay.
And we'll take any questions that you might have.
Good question. Look. Give yourselves a pat on the back because, boy, y'all done made it over 600. That's what's up. Appreciate that right there. Y'all still got the thumbs up. We got the PayPal. We got the Cash App. We got the Super Chat. Here we go.
I'll call them out. We have time for a couple questions.
Couple questions.
Chief or President, can you discuss where the field trip was going, the affiliation of people that were on that bus and on that field trip, and if the suspect was out of that trip or stepped onto the bus?
Thank you for the question.
Hey,
the information we have at this time is that the field trip was associated with a class, and the individuals that have been named were part of that trip to see a play. That is, to see a play associated with the class. So it was a class field trip.
Oh, so it was a class play. It wasn't a play like on the field. Like a play that you go see. You sit down and watch it. Yeah. Auntie like she still, you know what I'm saying? What's that, baby? Yeah. She got that look.
I do not have those details.
Baked cornbread on the stove. Oh, go.
Do you know what class it was? I do not. I'm sorry?
You know what play it was?
I do not. We're seeking out all of that information. As you can imagine, the students are quite traumatized by the tragic events.
Play in Washington, D.C.
I do not have the exact location. We are finalizing all of that.
Yeah. Theater. It's theater. A play in the theater. So, hell, they was probably like in a drama class or something, or a theater class or something, or acting class or something. But go ahead, though. Go ahead.
So the play was in Washington, D.C.
How you know? Go ahead.
I have not been shared that information yet, and it will come a point in time when we will share that information, I'm sure, but now is not the most appropriate time.
I couldn't hear the question. I don't know.
We're not releasing information about the patients who are still in the hospital at this time.
Oh, okay.
I can't speak for student affairs. The University Police Department had no contact him with this. The University Police Department is one of many people that's on that multidisciplinary threat assessment team, and we provide some of the background with respect to individuals to come before that team, but to my knowledge, we did not have any contact with Mr. Jones with regard to that incident.
Say were the players gay and not include him? Say it seems sus to me, Willie. Oh, we don't know.
My understanding is ballpark about 25.
I don't know what the 25 was for. Maybe it was like 25 students or something like that. Because I'm just going off the answers to kind of understand what questions was being asked. You know what I'm saying? Here we go.
Don't know how he got away or how it was that he fled the scene, and I don't have information with respect to how he was apprehended.
Just that.
We're in the process of doing that now. Yeah, not at this time.
I don't know. Yeah, like just at the microphone, man.
Where did the third victim die if the two found dead on the bus?
Third victim was transported to the medical center and died there.
Do we know Mr. Jones's status? At one point, he was on the football team. He was still a student here as of this morning. Was he still affiliated with the football team?
And is he still a student now? You know what I'm saying? Go.
He was still a student, but to my knowledge, he's no longer on the football team and hadn't been on the team for over a year.
Oh, so he ain't been on for over a year, so that's probably why they throw it back to 4 years, because they wasn't sure which year he was on the football team. But go ahead.
The two other victims were students.
Two more. Go ahead and walk up.
Did the students know at all who the suspect prior to this? Was there a relationship?
I don't know to what extent they had a relationship with him.
Oh, okay.
I don't know that for sure.
Final question, Ryan.
Chief, you personally have been involved with so many tragedies that happened here in Charlottesville. If you could just talk, I don't know if you've been able to process those feelings at all, what this community has been through over the past decade or so, and how this impacts all of that.
We don't care about feelings out here. Go.
I don't know that I've really had time to process that to the extent that you speak of. I can tell you that the people that are standing behind me now, it speaks for itself, how we get through these things.
Okay.
These agencies that are represented here were on these grounds very quickly.
Mm-hmm. Why don't you just say irregular shit? You know what I'm saying? Like crime in the community, crime in the city, crime in the district. I am a police officer, so what do you mean your feelings? I don't. All right, man. He's not new to
I'll
the
try
force.
to do better next time. That's all I have for right now.
Good.
We can't do this alone, and we obviously haven't. And we
Found on campus, or off campus at least?
Or where he's in custody, brought into custody?
Well, I can tell you to the best of my knowledge, he was not found on campus. I cannot tell you where he was located or where he was taken into custody or where he's located now.
I got a question then. So you mean to tell me all them people who were staying in places were sleeping under desks and tables and shit like that right there, and he wasn't even around there? I'd be mad as mother. Do you know if you like haven't slept on the floor and you just sleep on the floor, that your whole side can be hurting, it's best to sleep on your back if you on the floor because it like levels you out and stuff like that. But you try to sleep on them sides and like you're on some towel or something like that. If you're not like on the rug or something, whoo, your whole side gonna be hurting. Boy, y'all gonna need chiropractors and everything around there. And he wasn't even around. He would probably have a little Lala house if he had one.
State police take him into custody.
We'll have more information on that. Thank you all very much.
Why y'all ain't answer that question? Did the state police take him into custody, and was he beaten, battered, bought in like he's supposed to be, beaten and battered? Oh, nah. Oh, go.
We'll have more information as we have it. Thank you all very much.
All right, so a major development you saw just playing out in the midst of this press conference. They begin this press conference over this shooting at UVA with the police and the president of the university calling for help and assistance to locate a suspect. And then in the middle of this press conference, the chief of police receiving word from his deputy that the suspect is now in custody.
Yep, came in and say, hey, we got him. We got a little dark ass. We got black. We got the student who was doing the shooting. That's what's up. Listen, shout out to Marshall for the $4.99 super chat. Say, I have a question. Say, once he has finished his vacation, can he finish his education with the school, though? You know what I'm saying? Because, look, you got to pay tuition. Hell, he had to fill out financial aid this year, and then he's going to have to fill out financial aid, I think, either in December for next year, or it may be for January for next year. I don't know, but if it's already been paid, for this fall season, will he at least be able to recoup the next 3 weeks after he finished his vacation? And if he was on scholarship or something, do he get to finish without us paying for it? Say, Willie, did they catch you for trans woman? Whoa, what? I don't know what you're saying. Help.
As we now know that all of the people who were killed in this incident and wounded students involved in this mass shooting at UVA overnight.
Refund.
John Miller is here with me. John,
certain places I do believe that you can still get your college and your masters and stuff like that right there. I think that you can get an AS and an AA and all that stuff, a BS, a BSN or something like that right there, while being at the resort, if I'm not mistaken. Because you can still get your diploma like places like Penn Foster or something like that. Just online, you can still get it. Say, Willie, you got a transgender, huh? Say it ain't so. I ain't got nothing.
Important, the suspect is in custody. They clearly aren't prepared to give more on that because the chief of police himself just found it out in the middle of the press conference. But there was a lot that we learned about previous interactions and just what happened and how this played out just now.
So what we learned was that this is someone who was flagged to the Threat Assessment Center at UVA.
But they couldn't prove it. Come on now. So let's not put it on the people. Why didn't they take better actions of when he had done got told on, when he had done got snitched on? They saying, yeah, somebody came to us and said such and such and such, but nobody would help us. Nobody would help us with our investigation. So now watch this. I haven't even listened to this piece right here. Watch, he gonna say more should have been done. Watch this.
This is a pretty advanced process where they have people from student affairs, representatives from the police departments, psychologists to assess threats. The threat involved somebody reporting Chris Jones had made a statement that he had a gun. They interviewed his roommate, who said he had never seen a gun. They interviewed the complainant, who said, well, there was no threat that came with the idea that he made a statement about how.
And the person who told was not a student, remember? That was also said, but go ahead.
Having a gun. But as we peel back the layers, we see he also seems to have an arrest outside of campus for an illegal weapon the year before. So we're starting to peel back the layers of early signs that this individual was headed for trouble. What's remarkable to me is that all of this came out in the first press conference. In other words, rather than wait for 2 days later, early signs were missed, police did this or that. For Tim Longo, the chief of police for UVA, to put that out front and say, I'm telling you everything we have right now, is a big difference from what we usually see. It's a high level.
I thought that he was trying to say, well, the police should have did more, and there was nothing more that they couldn't do with the information that they had. Shout out to Logan for the $2 super chat. Apparently they need more informants on campus. See, but a lot of y'all be coming up from the time where I ain't no snitch.
Transparency, and I think they have to get credit for that.
Yeah. That's right. That's all. That's all they got right there. Listen, y'all out here on these campuses, watch 23-16-09. You never know when somebody get mad at you. You never know when somebody's being hazed. You never know when somebody is being assaulted and or treated horribly. You never know. And you may say something to somebody on that day that person got that thing with them. And that could be your life. You trying to play in kiki and this person probably telling you not today, dog. Or they give you that look like, you know what I'm saying? Like, go ahead with that playing stuff, dog. But you keep on. I think that this got something to do with some monkey. Oh, excuse me. I think this got something to do with some monkey. Just in my mind. You say we don't need neither a snitch or a psycho killer on campus. No, they got to listen. In my mind, everybody got a gun. Even though I know everybody don't have a gun. In my mind, everybody got a gun. And even if everybody don't have a gun, I treat people kind. I'm very kind to people. I hope that don't get me shot. But, you never know. You never know what type of day somebody's having. You really never know. Hell, maybe they went to the play and something happened inside the theater. Maybe he didn't want to come out if he was in the closet. It could be a slew of things. I like that word, slew. Big word. I ain't even out in the street. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Yeah, I'm finna check my blood pressure when I get off. I'm showing up it. And remember, y'all, check your blood pressure. Make sure that you're on the up and up. You say, I think it was meat. You know, hey, who say I don't think it monkey? Say, I think it was meat. There's a possibility. That's a possibility out here in these streets, man. So, hey, I don't know which number that this is for, like, darker hue folks shooting up schools and stuff like that. But the numbers is climbing. It's getting up there. It's not a lighter hue problem anymore. Well, it's not like 100% lighter hue problem anymore. No. Say, Willie, still like necro monkey. Oh, that necro monkey. Yeah, we don't need a heartbeat. Nope. On that baby warm. Oh, boy, if I ever own me a funeral home and you bring your loved ones around me, don't bring your loved ones to my funeral home. Y'all play too much. And then a lot of be like, you disrespecting the dead. You don't know. If I don't tell on myself, if I don't record myself, you don't know. Like a whole bunch of our kin folks probably been touched. But they could not consent. You know what I'm saying? Say freeze them yourself first. Now if you bring them around me and they cold, you good. I got that warm body. He's probably a bad one up there. Ooh, Jesus, baby, they done killed you. They done took you off Earth. What was they thinking, baby? Shout out to Richard D for being a member for 4 months. You say, can we get one more story before you go? Willie, the like button is taking a beating today. You is so right there. I can't do this right here because like it really don't go. And I thought I had another one, but that one ain't gonna work for the day. That one there really ain't gonna work for the day, and I ain't got nothing else to put up there. But I wish that I could see because I have extended the stay right now. I've been on just a little bit too long, but I gotta go ahead on and get on up out of here, y'all, because I think that my throat is trying to do a little something, and I'm trying to hold it together. He say if you were a necrophiliac, then it'll be smart to own a funeral home. You absolutely correct. You absolutely correct, and that's where the money at. So if I ever get my money up after I get the restaurant through Rick Ross them, then I might go ahead on and go over to the funeral home type thing. You know what I'm saying? Say PSA, say embalming the lost souls out here. Yeah. Big word, necrophilia. That's what's up. People say like it's a bad thing. Like we just can't get pregnant. Because that's like typically all that we be worrying about. Look. What y'all need to be doing out here, if you can't get pregnant no more in life, if you can't get pregnant no more in life, I should create like a dating app or something like that right there. If you can't get pregnant, and it's been proven that you cannot get pregnant, you just can't tell me that you can't get pregnant because you have been constantly been getting peed in and you ain't get pregnant. That ain't what I'm talking about. Like, it don't work. Like, it's no more in you. You can just have a good time and keep living. We need to have a website like that right there, man. So shout out to all my cougars and stuff to where the engines done fell out, but it's still running just a little bit, but it ain't producing like it used to do. Y'all can really get a whole bunch of young players out here in these streets if you cannot have children. I'm just trying to help. I have no idea where that right there just came from. Well, it just came from the necrophilia stuff we're talking about. But look here. I'm going to go on and get on up out of here. All the players, it is prostate cancer awareness around here at the Willie Williams Show every day. Is just a finger. If your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. You mess around and lose your little la-la. Remember, y'all, it is mid-November, kind of mid-ish and stuff. Depends on how many days of the month. It is, ladies. People who came, the humans that came out their mama monkey with a monkey. I'm talking to you. It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Go ahead on and feel on yourself. Have somebody to feel on you. Something like that right there so we can see if you got a bump or something like that. And they say sometimes you don't feel a bump. You don't have a bump, but you need to sign up and get you a mammogram out here in these streets. Put it in there. Boop. Bring the thing down. Don't skip. Doctors, don't squeeze it too hard because it might bust. Don't do that right there so we can take the pictures and all that fly stuff right there so we can have a really good look at the areolas and all that stuff. But get that done to make sure that you was on the up and up and you can still make it to STD Friday without any other medical problems that you may be having. That's what's up. Say leaking motor oil, yeah. But it still works. You know what I'm saying? It been knocking, but it still works. Listen, I appreciate y'all for rocking. Y'all be careful out here in these streets. We got over 660. Man, thank y'all for the thumbs up, the PayPal, the Super Chat, the Cash Apps, and just the want to do a lot of things. Hold up. I thought I missed some because, wait a minute. They trying to, thought somebody tried to do something to me. That's what's up. Listen, man, if you're new around here, remember to tell somebody about a player. We need some more people around here. I appreciate everything that y'all doing. Thank you. And y'all have a wonderful day. We will be back at 8 o'clock for the nightly news. Man, y'all have a good one. I'm out of here. Oops, I done hit that damn button. I'm gone.